the first book on my shortlist. Can you guess the first book? Drum rolls, please. So, in 1 week's time, the wait will be over, and the shortlist for the Booker Prize 2023 will be out soon. I am excited. Are you? Hello and welcome to this channel. In this video, we are going to discuss the world of fiction, and I am going to predict 6 books that are going to make to the shortlist according to me. So let's get started. Let us start by discussing the criteria for selection. Judges are looking for best long form fiction books published in the UK or Ireland between 1st September 2022 and 30th October 2023. The long list was published last month on 1st of August 2023, which is called as the Booker Dozen. It consists of 13 books. As per the schedule, it is expected that the short list will be published next week, that is on September 21st. In this video, I am going to try and predict 6 books which can make to the short list. I am quite excited and nervous at the same time. My predictions will be based on authors who are listed before, my experience of reading the last year's winner book, that is 7 Moons of Mali Almeida, popular opinion in the reading community, storyline mentioned in the book, and also my personal wish list. Let us start with the 6th book first, that is All the Little Bird's Heart by Victoria Barlow. This book is a debut novel of an autistic author who left school and went on achieving a PhD in creative writing. I have personally never read a book having neurodivergent character, and I am frankly quite excited to see so many things in the book, like the author's writing style, the story plot, and also if the book is a page turner. So coming back to the book, the story is about Sunday Forrester, a divorced woman living along with her teenage daughter Dolly. Sunday lives her life according to a set of rules. As her new neighbors Rollo and Vita move next to her, Sunday's friendship starts blossoming with the neighbors, and she finds herself really happy after all these years, even though the neighbors break every set of rule Sunday has followed throughout these years. Readers slowly discover that the Vita has a hidden motive behind all this friendship, and which is a twist in itself. How will Sunday handle this situation? I think this is a very interesting plot and offers a different perspective to the readers, and that is why I think this book should be on the shortlist. Let's move on to the 5th book, Prophet's Song by Paul Lynch. This is one entry which tries to capture the social and political anxieties of our age in the book context. Elish Stack, a scientist and a mother of 4, answers the door to find 2 police officers wanting to speak to her husband. The story is based in Ireland, and the government is turning the situation into the people's worst nightmare. Elish Stack finds herself caught in this nightmare, having no control over the things happening, and yet forced to do whatever it takes to keep her family together. Personally, for me, it is a bit a disturbing plot, but as per the editorial reviews and the opinions of the other readers in the community, I think this book is a strong contender for the shortlist, and hence I have included it in the list. Moving on to the 4th book on my list, that is The Western Lane by Chetna Maro. This is a debut novel of an author who is said to be of an Indian origin. This story is about a 11-year-old girl named Gopi who recently lost her mother. Her father is struggling to parent both Gopi and her sister. What is interesting about this book is the use of squash game by the author as both context and metaphor. This book is a short book of around 176 pages showing the story of a family dealing with grief and the journey of Gopi finding her true self. This book gets my vote for the shortlist. Moving on, the next book is Bee Sting by Paul Murray. One thing I would like to add is that this book has an interesting title and cover, Bee Sting. Point to note, one other book by this author called Skippy Dice was longlisted for Booker Prize in 2010. Bee Sting is actually a long book of around 639 pages, which the author took around 5 years to complete. This book is based in Ireland and is mainly about family drama. The family consists of husband and wife named Dickie and Emelda, along with their two children, Cass, a teenage daughter, and PJ, a 12-year-old son. The book explores the lives and the problems of this family. The author tries to build a story around these characters which is filled with comedy, heartbreak, and drama. I think this book can make to the shortlist, but bit hesitant because of the long length, but also excited because of the author's writing style. Let's see. Moving on to the second entry in the shortlist prediction is In Ascension by Martin McInnes. This book falls under the category of long books for me as it is 512 pages long. As compared to the other listings, the author completed this book in just 1 year. This book is a story of Leah, who is a marine biologist and has a troubled childhood. When a trench is discovered in the Atlantic Ocean, Leah joins the exploration team. What she instead finds is a great twist and is left with the choice to choose between her family or to embark on the journey across the cosmos. The plot is 5-star for me. I am definitely excited about the marine life and the description and what Leah finds. So I'm hoping and wishing that this book definitely gets listed or shortlisted for the Booker Prize 2023 shortlist next week. So coming to the first book on my shortlist. Can you guess the first book? Drum rolls please. So the first book on my shortlist is The House of Doors by Tan Twang Ing. I would like to start by mentioning that the two other books by the same author were shortlisted for the Booker Prize before. This gives him an edge and experience. This book is about a story in a story. Basically, there lived a well-known lawyer called Robert Hemlin and his wife Leslie. In 1921, Robert's close friend Willie Maugham comes to visit the couple and stays with them for a few days. As time goes on, the friendship between Willie and Leslie starts growing. One fine day, Leslie confides her own secrets regarding her connection to the case of an English woman charged with murder. Spooky. Later on, in 1947, Leslie receives a copy of the book The Casuarina Tree, which was published in 1921. This book has a letter which mentions the murderess named Leslie. What happens next? This is the mark of a powerful story. I am very excited to read this book and I am sure this is going to be an excited read, and that is why it is number 1 on my shortlist on my predictions to the shortlist and worthy of the shortlist. So if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe and share it with your friends. I'll see you with another interesting video.